Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to this week's... No. This is already throwing me off. Hi, welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition on Legendary Difficulty, i.e. the hardest difficulty, which might go on a little bit longer than we originally intended. So weird. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be trying out a webcam scenario for this week's recordings. Now, if everybody absolutely hates it, don't worry. It'll go back to normal. If people dig it, it's just kind of giving me insight, especially once we move into new things on the channel in the future. Personally, for me, it's like I find it can be interesting. It just depends. I don't know, it's not always a good thing, as people have pointed out on my channel specifically, because, you know, you want to be immersed and watch the video, especially doing the voices of Grogon, and then if you see my face, there could be a disconnect. It's a Let's Play, it's not a big deal, but I do want to try recording a week of episodes just with a webcam. So this is not on Twitch. There probably still will be a live streamed episode this week, but this is just me offline recording here, showing my face. And if you've never seen me before, hi, nice to meet you. This is the voice that you've heard, you know, all of this time. But yeah, we're gonna just see. This whole week should have webcam, and if everybody, I just want to hear from people, you know, feedback. If people just absolutely hate it, good feedback. If people absolutely love it, good feedback. Just to see what people think about it. And I'm not used to recording with a webcam, so this will be interesting. Nevertheless, welcome back. We are indeed on the hardest difficulty, which you can see right about there. Legendary difficulty. And I have been basically just grinding Tanilia in order to sell all of my things. I loaded Grogon up, and I plan to do this off camera, but my time has been extremely limited as of late, and I was not able to do any of this off camera. So right before recording, I not only started to look at which side quests were missing to do all quest content, might as well, we've done like 90% of it at this point in time, but also I sold Tanilia a bunch of stuff, including my iron daggers, and she just loves walking around. She doesn't like staying in one spot. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we're gonna go down here. I got rid of all my iron daggers, but we still got some stuff. Nordic Sword of Chaos, Notched Pickaxe, Orcish Arrow, Reichling Spear, Sanctified Iron Greatsword, Steel Arrow, Steel Bolt, Steel Dagger of Cowardice. So she's got a maximum of 4,000 gold in the bottom right. You can see I've already like tripled my gold. I think we started with about 10,000, now we're up to 32. Let's go to apparel. I'm sure I've got a bunch of stuff here. Elven Helmet of Destruction. Elven Shield of Flame Suppression. Just gotta make sure I don't sell anything unique, you know. Guildmaster set. We did take a look at that, I do believe, right? Yes. Hide Helmet of Major Magicka. Orcish Helmet of Eminent Destruction. And another Orcish Helmet of Eminent Extreme Destruction this time around. And I guess that's it. I don't think I picked up anything else, really. That's good. We made a bunch of money there. Diamond. Transaction value 559. Vendor only has 137. Did we sell something like an emerald, something a little less valuable, perhaps? How about a ruby? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, not impressed. Okay, bye. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, we went up from about 10,000 to about 35,000 gold. So again, to everybody that's like, why does GV not pick up this? Why does GV not pick up that? Why does GV not pick up this? Why does GV not pick up that? Why does GV not pick up that? It's because we have an entire box filled with stuff. All I gotta do is, you know, come over to Tanilia and sell it to her. We'll be just fine. I promise. Also, we have this tribute chest. I was gonna check to see if it respawns. I don't know exactly when it does, but I won't bother with that. But we do have the Crown of Barenziah right here. Activate oh yeah, apparently it's Barenziah. And I don't know, this is one of those things. It's like Tiber Septum, Tiber Septum. It's one of those things where you just forget what's right, what's wrong. You swear that you hear it this way, you swear that you hear it that way. So I think it's pronounced Barenziah, not Barenziah. But, yeah, I think mostly I see that name in text, not, like, heard. So, anyways, we can activate it, which is interesting. I guess we can't. I'm activating it, but it's not doing anything. Anyways, that looks really sick. And we just finished the Tribunal DLC for Morwen on stream. And there is Barenziah in the game, and she has a crown, although it does not look anything like that, which may be our thumbnail, because I still have not gotten a thumbnail of Barenziah's... It's gonna throw me off now. Barenziah's crown. Now, I am a stickler for correct pronunciation, as I've said many, many, many times before, so feel free to correct me. Trust me, I'm not going to find it annoying or anything like that. Like, I want to be correct. It's like an obsessive thing for me. So, yeah, if it's actually pronounced Barenziah, and I keep saying Barenziah, feel free. I'm not gonna be upset at all. Okay, so I've gone through the list of quests, and we're missing a decent amount. Is this a shrine to Talos? Hell yeah. We're gonna do that, get rid of the blessing that we had, which might have been from the DLC, and then get Blessing of Talos, which gives us a 20% cooldown reduction on our shouts, which is great. And then actually Riften is where we need to go. So I'm going to wait about 7, 8, 9 hours so that it's like normal time in Riften. So yeah, basically where we are at in this playthrough now is, again, we might as well just complete all quest content because we've already done the majority of it. And apparently there are 2 quests in Riften we haven't done. Now, I'm actually really, really, really surprised we haven't gotten this one. I did go through my quest list, and it did indeed seem like we hadn't gotten this, but I swear to God we've done it. So what we have to find is the entrance that goes into the Riften fishery, which I know is near here, isn't it? Okay, so I wasted a bunch of time. What else is new? I went to From Unfathomable Depths, or whatever her name is, and that's what I was talking about. It's like, I know we did this quest, why? But I looked through my quest list multiple times, and I swear I did not see Unfathomable Depths, which should be down here, because this is when we did all of the side quests, like, early on. Man, I just wish, oh God, it would be so nice as, like, a completionist to have, like, some sort of, I mean, obviously I could do this from the start of a playthrough, but, like, have some sort of thing where, like, Bethesda says, do you want to see a list of all the quests you have and have not done? Oh my God, that would make my job like 1,000,000 times easier. Anyways, I went through this multiple times and did not see Unfathomable Depths. I must have literally just missed it every time, and I just want to see it now to, like, no, I'm not crazy. But yeah, I talked to her, and she didn't have a quest for me, although we were able to give her the warmth of Mara thing. It's got to be here somewhere, because she didn't have anything to say to me, and I know we completed it. Anyways, there's another quest, and it's from this guy here, Louis Letrush. And that, by the way, is in the Bee and the Barb, which also is in Riften. Hello.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Black-Briar.
What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Black-Briar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Well, I better be.
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
I hold my own beliefs, but thanks anyway.
You need to take the paper. There's not... Okay, thank you. Distribute the warmth of Mara within Riften, which I thought was the actual Book of Love quest, but it's not. 8 out of 20. We gotta find 12 more people to give one of those papers to.
Why is Sibby in...
God, Grogon's voice is so rusty for me.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No god would lock up a Black-Briar without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you go tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Fair enough. What makes you think I'm comfortable around jails or guards?
I'll meet you outside of town.
Sounds good. Now, who else do we have in here? We've got Aaron.
Here, brother. Blessings of Mara upon you.
I visit the temple sometimes, but perhaps not often enough. Thanks for bringing this to me.
No problem at all. Yeah, also there's some thieves running around here, and I think I could probably just attack them and kill them, but I kind of don't even want to try it. Although maybe we will. Let's go to magic and destruction, and let's go flames.
Come over here.
Are they gonna attack me? Okay, that might have been a bad idea because we might get some NPC deaths now. Yeah, because my flames did not deal nearly as much damage as I had thought. Since he's just called Thief, I thought he might be pretty weak. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, where even are they? Are they in the walls? What is happening? I think he's gotten into the walls because everyone's kind of acting really bizarre. And there's another thief here too. Okay, let's grab Fang in the right hand and Fury in the left. Okay, we're gonna try to pop this guy right here. If they'd stop moving for 5 seconds. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
What's the hurry?
What was I doing backing up there? What the actual heck? Okay, you gotta go. No soul gem large enough. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, here's the other one. Let's restore peace. Hold on. Hold on. Bam. No soul gem large enough. That's okay. And what do you guys have? Goblet, gold, jug, lockpick, silver ingot, steel dagger. Thank you. And you, gold, lockpick, and nothing else. Hello.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Here, brother. Blessings of Bora upon you.
Interesting. I'll look it over. Thanks.
No problem at all. Thank you, actually.
Just get out
You're
of
helping
here.
me out much more than you realize. Okay, let's try handing these out to everybody else in the B and the bar before we head out of
Never
here.
seen me old
We talk to
just upset about
you.
anything.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I am.
Here, sister. Blessings of Bora upon you.
Thank you. I'll share this with Eren.
Definitely do, especially because I didn't just give him one. Thank you.
Safe
Appreciate it.
travels.
And who are
Your
you?
allegiance
Volwolf
lies with the Empire.
Snowshot.
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps?
No, and been there, done that, by the way.
Here, brother. Blessings of Bora upon you.
Mara this and Mara that. Where is she when hundreds of Stormcloaks are dying for no good reason, eh?
I don't know, man. Probably off helping some other player character do some great things.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong guy. Literally the guy that's instrumental in putting Ulfric into power, my friend. So relax.
What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
Here, sister. Blessings of Bora upon you.
Look, the only religion I believe in is the good old septum. Everything else is just a waste.
Totally understand, but take one anyways. Thank you. We got 7 more
Door's over
people to
there.
find.
Why don't you
Let's
use it?
see. I think you are the last person.
I knew you couldn't stay away.
Oh,
Admit
that's
it.
right. Yeah, you can
You're
hire
lost
this guy.
without me.
No, I'm not lost without you, but thank you very much. Why won't you take my paper? Take my paper. Okay, and then one more person before we head out. Hi.
New around Riften?
Darn,
Take
I already
my
talked to that
Be
person, I think,
careful.
before I even started
I don't
recording.
know.
Or during. My head is all over the place right now because of that cut part of the episode. All right, so now, promises to keep. We have to speak to Sibby Black-Briar. Louis Latrush wants me to ask Sibby Black-Briar about Frost, a breeding horse Latrush is buying. I feel like this is one of the easily forgotten side quests in Skyrim. Like I said, we don't have too many left, I don't think. Skyrim really doesn't have that many, I think, comparatively, although I could be wrong. I feel like Oblivion has more side quests. And then Morrowind probably has a ton of them because they're all pretty much go steal this item. That's like 90% of Morrowind's side quests, it feels like. Hello?
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
I mean, that's your opinion. Let's see, it's fine. I'm allowed to be here. We actually do want to work on our speech since it's one of the things that we don't have maxed out yet. 827 gold is quite a lot.
It's fine. I'm allowed to be here. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry. You can go on ahead.
That's what I thought, and that's what I was hoping for too. 71 speech, perfect. Yeah, because there's so little opportunities to use actual speech and persuasion.
I'm proof of their ignorance.
It's like whenever you do one, the game's just like, all right, have a level. It's fine. No worries. Okay, hi there. Oh yeah, that's right.
At me, or is this a social call?
Steven Russell again. Look at his cell compared to like all the other cells because he's a Black-Briar. He gets some special treatment.
Need something?
Yeah.
Here, brother. Blessings of Bora upon you.
Do you take me for a fool? Get this drivel away from me.
It's got some insight. Just take it. You don't need to read it. Just take it. Okay, 6 more people. I never understood why they made that 20. That's so many people to find. Let's get some info first.
Why are you in jail?
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself.
So you got arrested for his murder?
Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
Jeez. I'll help you find her? No, this is the thing, it's like, how do you even... I wonder... I wonder if you do. I don't even know if I've done this quest, actually. Good luck finding her from there. I kind of want to find her and see if we could tell her, like, you better get out of here. This guy wants your head. Because you need to give the player, like, you know, an option to be nice. Or else, you know, the player's roleplay is just thrown out completely.
I'll help you find her.
Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated.
Okay, discover Svity's whereabouts. Yeah, I don't remember how that one pans out, but that's just a miscellaneous quest.
Do you have any information on Svity?
She was a young woman, buxom, with long flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. Never heard a voice so beautiful. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her.
What a delightful human being you are, Sibby Black-Briar.
You're serving only 8 months for murder?
Yeah, Mother thought I should be taught a lesson for airing the family's dirty laundry in public. I mean, I've taken care of many people for her in the past. What in oblivion did she expect me to do? Ah, well, at least I have all the comforts of home during my stay. Well, except the touch of a woman, of course.
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Tell me about your family.
When speaking of the Black-Briars, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you?
I think even on legendary difficulty, we would be just fine. And actually, I am about to cross you, and you don't even realize.
I was sent by Louis Latruche.
Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost.
You don't own the horse you already sold to Latruche?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Black-Briar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latruche at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latruche. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
Sounds like a quest to me.
You know, I bet Maven would pay me even more for this info.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
Interesting. Sibby's stash key added. So we've actually cleared out the Black-Briar Lodge, which I thought this was related to, but I couldn't remember. So yeah, I don't know if we have or have not found that stash and whether it had a thing that you had to have a key to open. Sibby Black-Briar's asked me to steal Frost and deliver him to Louis Latruche, or Louis Latruche. Steal Frost lineage papers, optional steal the lodge stash, which we will definitely do. No, I don't fancy myself an alchemist. Have you seen any modicum of time being devoted to doing alchemy in this playthrough? I always say it might have, we'll get to it eventually, and then I somehow never, ever do. Hi.
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor?
You treat all your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Well, I appreciate you being upfront with me, but you're not gonna help your sales by being rude, Grelka, especially with a name like that.
Why would you want to leave Skyrim?
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
Trust me, it's not much better in other Have you played Morrowind, lady? Jeez.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
You gotta improve your, whatever the term, bedside manner, but, you know, for merchants. And who are you?
Speak.
To anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar. No thanks. Why can't we give that guy a warmth of Mara paper? Okay, so I think it looks like we got to go back to the Black-Briar Lodge, which it just said is not cleared, but can a house be cleared, I wonder? It's got the cottage compass icon. I don't even know if you can, like, clear those. Okay, so we've been here multiple times. There was a Stone of Barenziah. Again, that's correct, right? Because, like, I don't even know. Whenever you hear different... it's not that much of a surprise. Okay, so we need to work on different stuff, especially if I ever want to do the College of Winterhold magic quests for each school. So, I guess Conjuration would be the easiest, and then we were conjuring this guy, Frosty Frank. Let's do that. And just try to, is that not favorited? Conjuration, Conjure Frost, Atronak, unfavored, good. And then we'll go to our typical Fang and Fury. Get him, Frosty! Get him! Oh, you are super duper weak. Unless you dealt some damage there, buddy. And if you did, thank you. But I don't think you did. What do you have? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think this person keeps respawning. Like, I'm still not sure after all these hours of Skyrim, like, how the spawning works. Like, which areas will respawn enemies, which ones won't. This one is, like, has got, like, unique enemies, so will the enemies respawn? It looks like they haven't. I don't know if we just haven't wasted enough time yet. Okay, so we're gonna do both, and let's save.
That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. We'll get one rusty second from me.
Okay, we're just gonna leave that locked, I think. Frost's identity papers. Okay, so that's what we need to get, but where is our stash? It looks like it's in the wall? Oh, wait a second. Steal from Strongbox Master. Unlocked with Sibby's stash key, 250 gold. Wow! So wait, where even is... Oh, it's just... Okay, for some reason you can activate it through the wall. It does have a master lock, though, so you do not need to use the key. Okay, here's Frost's identity papers. Deed of ownership. Horse, Frost. Sex, stallion. Color, mealy chestnut. Sire, grain. Great-grandsire. Sleipnir. Dam. Unknown. I don't know what damn means. I do know this is a reference to something. I remember, like, reading all of the references in Skyrim at one point, like on the wikis. And I do know that Sleipnir is some Norse mythology reference as well as Frost, but I forget how that all ties together. So if you want to look up that and understand the references, be my guest. But that's all we need to do. Now we need to steal Frost. So let's go ahead and head out of here. Frosty Frank, you are making a lot of noise, but that's okay. Our business has been concluded. Excuse me. Okay, Frost is glitching out a little bit. So this is going to reset our horse, you got to keep in mind as well. Let's steal Frost, return to Louis Latruche. Now, I think all we need to do is just fast travel, right? I don't think we need to travel there manually. Although maybe we do, actually, now that I think about it, because... Where did I just do this? Was it Oblivion? Or I think it was Oblivion. Like, we stole a horse, and then we fast traveled, and the horse was gone. Like, if you steal a horse, it doesn't, like, mark it as your horse. But I don't know if that's the case for Skyrim. So I think to be safe, we probably should just go over there. Although, if you do fast travel... What would the game really do? Oh, we probably don't want to kill Frost, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so let's make a save here. Let's see. This is our thumbnail for the Crown of Barenziah. God, that's going to be tricky to, like, move my brain to that track. Let's make a new save there, and then let's try to fast travel back to Louis Latruche. Oh, he's right over here. That's why. Okay, fair enough. And I don't know what enemies are over here, but 3 have just popped up. I'm going to try to circumvent them. Please don't attack me. Please don't get dragged into this. I just want to complete a quest. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. You guys can keep your lives, whatever you may be. I haven't even spotted you yet. Just let me do my thing. Okay, he's just out in the woods somewhere. I don't know how Grogon telepathically knows. And, of course, it's bears. Where is it? When is it not bears? Okay, hold on, Frost. Hold on. You are a low-level bear, though. Okay, talk to me, talk to me.
You've done it. Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you've definitely earned your pay.
Oh, here we go. Okay, well, okay, we gotta go. He's just off.
I'm gonna Maven unless I leave here with Frost.
No, I don't want the horse. If you were dead, I could keep the horse. No, Grogon has honor, but unfortunately we'll lose out on some speech there.
Speaking of my pay.
Yes, here it is. I think I'd best be off now.
Yeah, you better go grab your horse, dude. 1,500 gold, not bad. Not bad at all. And then it sounds like, yeah, you can convince him to let you keep Frost, but who cares? If you ever do the Dark Brotherhood, you're going to get a much better and much cooler horse. So I don't care about that. I do care about the speech, and I did want to check, since we passed a skill check after leveling up in speech, I want to see how much that leveled us up by. So let's go over here to speech. Yeah, so 1 check got us a third of the way to 72, which ain't bad at all, just because speech is so hard to level. So now, that was one of the quests I wanted to do, and I remembered it being quite quick to complete, and thus also very forgettable. Good luck to Louis Latruche and the bygone horse. I don't really care at this point, though, to be honest with you. What was the other quest? Because I had Unfathomable Depths, and yeah, I still don't know why that's not in my quest journal. That's very weird. It almost seems like it glitched out. I also kind of want to check out what that camp is, because a lot of the remaining undiscovered locations in Skyrim are just, like, fortresses, basically. Oh, man, I'm really missing the travel-stained pants in Morrowind to let me just levitate right over there. What was the other quest? I know there was, for sure, because there's another quest that's kind of up in the air. What was the other one that I had marked down? It was 2 in Riften and then 1 in... Oh, I remember what it was. Yeah, okay. We need to head over to Markarth now. Let's look at that. Look at that beautiful white map filled with completed locations. Okay, let's go to Markarth, and then I think, yeah, Markarth and not Understone Keep. As a Vampire Lord, the inventory button will bring up the Vampire Lord perk tree. Perks are earned by killing enemies with the Drain Life spell or with the Bite attack in melee mode. I'd prefer if you didn't give me any more BS about being a Vampire Lord. That's a past life. I'm past that. Okay, so yeah, there's really only about, like, it seems like 3 to 5 quests per main city. And Markarth obviously has the Forsworn Conspiracy, and Nobody Breaks Out of Sidney Mind, which we did a long time ago. That's why it's hard to remember what we have and have not done. But one thing we didn't do, I think, was this Temple of Dibella quest, which is also a kind of short and forgettable side quest, if I remember correctly. You can also do... This temple has a bunch of stuff. It has the Sanguine Daedric quest involved in it. You can also do like a little miscellaneous quest for this other dude, but I think we didn't do the full quest for this place just yet. And it looks like she's walking up to me.
Dibella. They can't be disturbed.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
Who is Dibella? This is her temple?
A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing.
That's just quite rude,
Dibella
ma'am.
is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer.
Yeah, one of the more interesting, one of the more, likable Aedra, I would say. You know, I like the ones that go towards, like, hey, live life to the fullest. Kind of like Mara and all that love stuff.
Instruction. Where do I sign up?
Well, you are lovely to look at.
Oh, thank you.
And there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
Yeah, but don't you have a quest?
Why is the temple closed?
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, though, because don't you have a quest that I haven't completed? Because I checked and I don't think that I saw it. I'm gonna sneak into the Inner Sanctum. And then maybe we just have to sneak in here and talk to somebody? I really hope I didn't complete this one, too, because I checked in terms of what I had and had not completed. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
And just what do you think you're doing?
Trying to find a quest.
I was curious about the temple.
Unfortunately for you, we don't allow men into the Inner Sanctum. You have committed a breach and must pay the penalty.
What is the penalty?
Normally, a quick death.
Are you serious?
Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. We could make an example of you, but perhaps you could be put to better use.
I would say so. That's actually exactly what I want. I'm really curious what happens if you're playing a woman during this quest. I actually don't know at all.
What use is that?
The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl. I don't expect you to know what that means. Suffice to say that our Sibyl was recently lost to us. Through the protocol, we have seen the home of the next Sibyl, to the north in a small village pressed against the stone. If you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your transgression will be forgiven.
Actually, do they have the authority to offer a quick death if somebody just literally stumbles into here? Like, what if somebody was drunk and they were just like, oh, what the heck? Where the heck? They're just put to death? Kind of seems a little brutal. The statue is mine. Yeah. There's another thing with a statue, but Dibella statues are everywhere, and they're valuable, but not that valuable.
I will undertake this penance. Where is the village?
We believe the place in our vision to be Karthwasten. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as soon as possible.
Anything else in it for me?
Have you heard of the blessing of Dibella? It can help you with the wooing of women if that's your aim.
Something I completely forgot about.
Or give you strength if you happen to offend one.
Which we're gonna have to do.
We avoid bestowing it upon men. But for the Sibyl's escort, we could make an exception.
Yeah, because there is an achievement that we still have to get. Oh, I forgot about that. We could do a lot of the achievement stuff that I'm missing. Some of the little quirks about Skyrim. One of them is to get married, if I remember correctly, which Grogon I don't think is the marrying type, but for the sake of achievements, we must do everything.
What is a Sibyl?
The Sibyl of Dibella spends her entire life in direct communion with the goddess. From the time she's a little girl to the moment she expires, she is a direct connection with the Heavenly Mother. From her reverie, we know the mind of our god. We have had a vision of the next Sibyl, living in a village to the north. She must be brought to the temple for her reverie to begin.
Interesting lore implications, because this is very like Dalai Lama-esque, right? Like the new Dalai Lama having like a connection instantly, and they know where they are, and they go grab them and like, you're the Dalai Lama. So yeah, similar to that.
Why is this all such a secret?
We prefer not to announce that the Sibyl has died until we can introduce the new one. People like to know that we're connected to the goddess.
And then it also raises the question, like, where's the evidence that they're actually connected to the goddess, and what is it like having a connection to a goddess, and you don't even have a choice? They're just going to take this little girl and bake her into this Sibyl with, you know, against her will, pretty much.
The girl's just taken from her family.
It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never know hardship, and the goddess blesses them with great bounty.
Sorry, that went down the wrong pipe. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, this is probably an easily missed quest, and feel free to tell me in the comment section if y'all have never done this one, because you have to literally break into a place where they tell you not to go. And then you have to know to, you know, like, talk to them. And obviously, like I said, like, I think you come here eventually when you do the Sanguine quest, which a lot of people probably end up doing, but you probably don't think to come back and then try to get another quest. So I'm sure for a lot of people, this will be the first time even seeing this one. And then there is another quest as well that I'd like to check up on, but I guess we'll save that for the next episode. It's the one that everybody always messes up, and I'm pretty sure I already messed it up because I always forget every single playthrough to not mess it up. But if we could do it, maybe with console commands, that is one of the more interesting quests in Skyrim. And then I don't know how much else we're missing, but I will check and make sure we do pretty much all quest content in the game. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much to the patrons that support what I do. And leave me a comment. I don't know about for this episode, but like after the week, you know what I mean? Letting me know whether you like or dislike having the webcam.
Good.
If it adds to the experience, that's great. But if not, you know, obviously I'll just make a decision based on that because I want my videos to be the best that they can be. Either way, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thanks so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to watch more of me, I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. Link in the description. If you want to support what I do, Patreon is the best way. Link is in the description. And either way, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.